Hello world, I'm Horned Reaper. Today, finally, I'll reveal some secrets about such bug as elevator, walking in each Stalker version. First, let me get this straight. Video is not about how it works. I think it's most strange secret of Stalker. Even developers couldn't tell me any answer. But this bug has a lot of features, problems and even ways to do it. I'll try to show this in my video. So let's begin. Why the elevator is so useful? To be honest, it's most serious and rarest bug in Stalker series. We can gain the height without limit due to this bug. Further jump down to any surface needed, including surfaces unavailable in normal walkthrough. In addition, bug allows you to go through textures, so you can use this bug properly while walk through. For example, one of most difficult maps in Stalker, Monolith Control. We can brazenly trick all Monolithians. Damn! Enemies there and there! Okay, let's run here. Ah! Enemies there too! Oh no, we're all dead! Stop panic, I know the decision. So we can get Chernobyl plant second location such way. And we can use elevator even here again. Now what about seeking elevator places? You should seek such places on flat, horizontal surfaces only. Often iron plates, concrete plates turn out to be such surfaces. Sometimes asphalt and ground can be. Bar location, for example, has a lot of such surfaces. You can get elevator even on some stairs. But why elevator doesn't walk on each flat surface? Together with my friend Nakilon, we conducted a study and went to conclusion that surface must be absolutely horizontal. It means that surface must have absolute zero angle to horizontal, and not any surface seeming horizontal can be absolutely horizontal. For example, this image shows Duty's base. And Duty's rooms are here. Absolute horizontal surfaces are highlighted by blue color, but in fact, not even each that surface allows an elevator. Approximately half allows it, because of the fact that surface may have one of two different directions. Thanks to Nakilon for releasing these images. Often elevator works on limited zones and points. For example, this coil allows elevator, but only small part of this blue box allows you to do it. Inside Duty base, despite the fact that most concrete surface of floor doesn't allow elevator, but you can do it on any red plate of floor. Sarcophagus. This map is poor of elevator surfaces, most of them located at the beginning, all known speedrunners elevator, but this point is not alone. You can do this on this edge around pipe, also there's a zone near entrance. If you have never tried elevator or you can't do it. This part of video is personally for you. Firstly, you should find wide elevator zone. In order for forgetting doubts as "Can I do elevator here?" One of nearest to beginning of game zone is here, on garbage. Whole road after these plates is that zone. The one factor preventing you here is bandits who want to be dead. Now go to the execution of bug. You can do elevator both stand or sitting state, but there's a couple of reasons to do it in sitting state. Firstly, if the zone is small, it's easier to stay in zone. Also, you can go out of elevator safely. You can do elevator by different ways, but I'll show my favorite. In sitting state, press move back shortly. My key is S. Now most important moment. After releasing S key, count approximately 1/3 of second. After that, press space. Jump. While jumping, press move forward key. This is a moment of getting elevator. Depending on current speed in air, while pressing forward key, we can get stuck in air or slow moving down up. Further, by releasing and pressing again forward key, we are increasing elevator speed. So you can get so high speed that you'll be afraid. When we go through textures, we should take to account that elevator speed must be small, otherwise you can die. Now important info about elevator exit. In fact, there are 3 ways to leave elevator. Most safe way from sitting state, that is releasing crawl key while being in air.
Ты обретешь то, что заслуживаешь.
But that way does not always work. Reason: sitting weight depends on frames per second in game. Top right corner of screen shows that param. Sitting exit works normally if FPS is over 300. More FPS, more probability for successful exit. The difference is, when we leave an elevator, we just jump down, like from some flat or roof. Initial speed of falling is 0, and we save health while jumping. Now let me limit FPS down to 100. We can see that elevator continues after releasing crawl key, so all we have to do is use 2 other ways of exit, that is pressing move back key or sharp turn back in air. The problem of these ways is that initial speed of leaving elevator will be equal last speed of elevator. So if you want to make fast elevator, you can die after leaving it. By the way, you can use other order of keys to do elevator. We usually press S key to start elevator and W in air to increase height, but also we can start with W key and continue with S. Moreover, you can use side keys A and D only to do elevator. One more feature of elevator: it can be broken. Some objects are able to make an elevator useless. Actually, bug in the bug, we can't get a height and speed while broken elevator. For example, area in Sidorovich bunker, which allows to do elevator. But we can break it by touching or pushing the door, guaranteed. We see that elevator doesn't work. How to identify broken elevator? While being in air, press forward and look that you're just falling down vertically. We have to understand that if you haven't get elevator and press forward, you will fly forward. Vertical falling implies broken elevator. You can restore elevator by one way only. you should reload the map or last save. But there is not a lone object which breaks elevator. There are a lot of such objects in game series. Firstly, doors. All doors which are able to be moved, even this on garbage. You can check elevator in this point. Also these doors. Most of such objects is in Call of Pripyat, of course. Even this immovable door in X8 lab. But some other big objects can break elevator too. You can meet it nearby. Ventilators. This object on Chernobyl plant too. Few knows that you can break elevator by engaging with corpse through other small objects. Barrel, box, gun and other. So we'll meet broken elevator too. I guess I said all what I know about elevator. I hope anyone can do elevator now. Thanks for your watching and see you in next video.